What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the brother Aaron, once again showing love to the channel via the PayPal. Much respect to him for showing love to the channel. Salute to him, longtime subscriber and ultimate lover of Golden Age NBA basketball. Now, I got to apologize. I wasn't aware that Ja Morant said this. I don't know how this escaped me. Usually, I get people that send me things. I look for stuff. I don't know how I didn't realize that he said this. This was actually a couple of years ago. So Ja Morant, in an interview a couple of years ago, told the interviewer that he would cook.
I would like to go play against him. So. Yeah.
Matter of fact, here it is right here.
I would like to go play against him. So.
Yeah. This time you're not saying, I would have cooked him.
I would have cooked him too.
You would have cooked Michael Jordan?
Man, nobody got more confidence than 12.
Yeah. So look, this is how I feel about it. I don't have a problem with players saying a really good player like Ja Morant, a guy who ultimately can be a great player. I don't have a problem with them saying stuff like this, especially considering the fact that he's never going to actually play against Michael Jordan. They have over a 30-year age difference, something along those lines. Probably closer to 35 or so years age difference. They're not going to play against one another. Also, I want a guy to be confident. You want a great player to have confidence. Who wants a great player playing for their franchise who lacks confidence? That's always going to hold them back as far as how great a player they're going to be. I don't think Larry Bird came into the NBA in 1979 lacking confidence. People love to talk about how Larry Bird would go to locker rooms, opposing locker rooms, and talk about how he's going to do this and do that. He had extreme confidence. That's, something that people love about Larry Bird. But when it's somebody else, all of a sudden then it becomes something that's, a problem. But I will say this, though. I don't think he's entirely serious saying that. He's saying what you're supposed to say in those situations. Because what would we say if, Michael Jordan destroyed me, man, I ain't that good. I mean, you're not going to say that. So, of course, he's going to say that. And then another thing, too, you got to look at it like this. For a guy, let's just create this scenario that they played against each other one-on-one, right? In a dream scenario here. You want Ja Morant to say that. You want him to say that publicly. Because if you're a Chicago Bulls fan, if he says that, you're grinning like a Cheshire cat. You're grinning like a Cheshire cat. Because, or is it Cheshire? It's Cheshire, right? You're grinning like a Cheshire cat because at the end of the day, him saying that is going to motivate Michael Jordan to destroy his motherfucking ass. Oh, you know that's coming. Oh, Jordan's going to drop. Oh, in this era, Jordan's going to drop 55, 60 points on his ass. Easy. Now, look, Ja Morant's a good player, but Jordan, let's just go with prime Michael Jordan. Let's go with 1992 Michael Jordan, right? He has so many advantages over John Morant. Number one, in my opinion, he's bigger, uh, he's quicker, he's stronger. He has more go-to moves than John Morant, more athletic than John Morant. And John Morant is very athletic, but we're talking about prime Michael Jordan here. Okay. By the way, I saw some idiotic metric the other day where some player from Portland supposedly set some record for highest vertical leap in a game or something, recorded in a game, right? I think it's like 45 inches. And I said, wait, let me read into this further because that's what the headline said. Only for the article to then go into detail and say, well, this measurement only goes back to last season. So why did you have this misleading false title, highest vertical leap in history? Why don't you say the highest vertical leap measured since last year? And by the way, during the NBA Combine, Dale Griffin and Michael Jordan were both measured to have vertical leaps around 48 inches in their primes. Not to mention the fact that you got unconfirmed reports that Will Chamberlain had something approaching a 50-inch vertical leap when he was in his prime. Then you have, a bunch of other players. What was the guy named? Was it Jumping Johnny Green? I think that was his name. I think he just passed away too, not too long ago. But you got all these other guys whose vertical leaps were rumored to be something along the lines of 50 inches. Then you got, David Thompson's vertical leap was somewhere between 44 and 47 inches. Come on, man. Now, this is the thing that y'all can't do. Stop acting like these guys today are jumping through the gym or jumping out of the gym, I should say. But then you want to discount, the early 2000s when one of the criticisms was you had all these great athletes who were not necessarily great basketball players. You know what I'm saying? Like Darius Miles. Darius Miles was a tremendous athlete in his youth, but he wasn't necessarily the most skilled basketball player. Those were the criticisms of the early 2000s, right? But now we're going to act like this era when you got Nikola Jokic, you know what I'm saying? You got Luka Doncic, you got James Harden dominating, and these guys are not what you would call in fuego athletes. But just wanted to put that out there, okay? But yeah, prime Michael Jordan would, in my opinion, with this added motivation of this guy talking shit to him, would destroy John Morant. But I admire the confidence in John Morant. I do. I admire confidence in guys. I don't sit up there and be like, oh, why is he saying this? Why is he talking like this? He's supposed to talk like that. I mean, how would his teammates feel if he didn't talk like this? He's supposed to be the leader of the team. So anyway, that's just how I feel about it. At least tell me what you guys think.